Welcome, class of 2020, to our virtual graduation. We have all been through a lot and we have found a way to push through till the end. I know this isn't how we expect us to end our senior year, but here we are. Throughout these 4 years of high school, we have had ups and downs, but in the end, we all enjoyed our time together. Remembering the peace walks, summer blowouts, girls and boys basketball games, cheerleading competitions, football games, talent shows, pep rallies, award ceremonies, and so much more. As we all go off to college, we can all look back and say that we made it. Congratulations, everyone.
Good afternoon, Parkway Northwest school community, and welcome to the class of 2020's virtual graduation. I am here in my car in half of my suit at 9 a.m. in the morning, welcoming you to this graduation because my power has been out for 48 hours, and I am borrowing a neighbor's Wi-Fi from their next door neighbor's driveway. What a fitting way to start the class of 2020's graduation. But before I get into the specific program, I say that it is fitting because this is a class that can't stop and won't stop. And this is a class that has dealt with the absolute most. And this is a class that because they have dealt with so much, just will never quit. They will never be able to say, there's nothing I can't tackle. They can accomplish a lot because they already have. We miss them and we love them. And our sincerest hope from my neighbor's driveway is that we send you off with a ceremony fitting the strength of each of you individually and all of you as a class. I am excited to be joined by the Parkway Northwest drumline, by guest performer Vivian Green, by our guest speaker Mark Lamont Hill, by many of our faculty giving us 20 words for the class of 2020, and many awards for the class of 2020 before we get to the main event, the reading of the graduates. We can't wait to celebrate with you, and we are so proud of you. Congratulations to the class of 2020, and welcome to your virtual graduation. We love you.
Parkway Northwest, class of 2020, this is your time. Now aim high and make a difference. Congratulations!
Hi, class of 2020. This is Ms. Johnson, the co-chair of your Community Advisory Board. My 20 words for you are: congratulations. Persistence matters. Getting your high school diploma proves it. Stay with it and never, ever give up. Never, ever. Congratulations and good luck.
Let me say peace to you if you're willing to fight for it. Quote by Fred Hampton. Black Lives Matter.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm going to read a quote from one of my favorite poets, Rilke. Be patient toward all that is unsolved in your heart and try to love the questions themselves. Live the questions now. Perhaps you will then gradually, without noticing it, live along some distant day into the answer. Good luck. I'll miss you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Dr. Seuss once said, "Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind."
You are leaders for social justice in school and beyond, including here and here and here. May it always lead you here.
To the class of 2020, it has been my pleasure to teach you, to get to know you, and to love you all. I wish you all the best in whatever the future holds for you. Please note that I will miss you, and I wish you all the best. Love you all, Ms. Marino.
To the class of 2020, congratulations, you finished the course. So I just have a quick poem that I want to share with you guys. To the class of entrepreneurs, creators, musicians, dope artists, maybe magicians, to the hackers and slackers, to the anime lovers and those with a passion, to the hard-headed and the makeup gurus, to each and every one of you. You made it, and I'm so proud of you. To the class that rose to the challenge, made changes in the school community, no matter how big or small, your presence was known, 'cause you matter. I will miss this class as tears fall from my eyes. Never stop fighting for what you believe in. To the class of 2020, les quiero mucho.
Good morning, PSJ, graduating class of 2020. Working with you either directly or indirectly as your community outreach coordinator has been a pleasure. It's been an honor. In the time that I've worked with you, here's some things that I've learned about you as a group. You are talented, outgoing, driven, concerned, responsive, beautiful, straightforward, passionate, smart, hopeful, loving, understanding, innovative, connected, bold, determined, inspirational, confident, courageous, and resilient. I wish you the best of luck Take care.
It is with great pleasure that I send this message to you, all my students. Congratulations as you graduate high school today. Thank you for working so hard, and thank you for making me proud. I wish you all the very best in life, and I know for sure success will be yours. Thank you again. I will truly miss you. Dr. Olabimpe Ige.
20 words for the class of 2020. I could say whatever, however, just like Jesus's last words. It is finished.
To the class of 2020, most of you were born during my first year as a teacher. Many of you were only 2 years old when Facebook was created. The world describes you as Generation Z, but I describe you as dream chasers that are fearless, creative, independent, and outspoken. The world is yours for the taking. Never be afraid to go big in life. It's not going to be easy, but in the end, it'll be all worth it. I wish you all nothing but peace and blessings to each and every one of you, class of 2020. Peace.
Dear Governor Wolf, Commissioner Ramsey, State Representative Kinsey, and the political leaders on the state and city level who visited Parkway Northwest High School for Peace and Social Justice on February 28, 2020. Thank you for visiting our high school to speak about gun violence and the inclusion of $6 million in the state budget for reducing the deadly impact of guns in our Commonwealth. Since your visit, our world has changed with the coronavirus pandemic, major changes in our homes, schools, and businesses, and the exposure of major racial divisions in our society in the wake of George Floyd's murder. For me, recent events and the inspiration of the class of 2020, led by SGA President Kayla Daniel and Vice President Simone Schell, who addressed the audience on February 28th so beautifully. The class has thankfully shaken me out of my silence during this pivotal time in our city, in our state, in our country's history. So I speak to you today as part of the class of 2020's virtual graduation ceremony, and I am determined to share my thoughts from a space of hurt, from a need for healing, and from a commitment to action, all in the honor of the class of 2020, who have taught me to find my voice, both as a professional, as a leader, as a person, and as a white man. While our world has changed, the key question now and moving forward will be, for how long? How long will our society see the killing of Black and brown people as a systemic problem? Will the discussions around police brutality lead to longer term actions? Will the openness of a predominantly white base of power in our society, will this remain open to addressing white privilege? Will there be any movement in reducing the numbers of guns in our state and beyond? These are some of the questions amidst many. In the face of so many broad and open-ended questions about where the push for change in our community, city, state, and country are headed, I react by going back to something very tangible. Honor your commitment to include the $6 million in the state budget for gun violence reduction programs, and expand this commitment with a focus on ending police brutality in our city and state. I speak to this need after we lost another young Black man to senseless gun violence in our school community. His name was Khalil Stafford, and I was honored to know him as a fun-loving, kind-hearted, social young man who was searching to find his path. This search included completing basic training for the National Guard after his junior year before he transferred to another school to start his senior year. This search also included a personal email to me seeking to come back to Parkway after he did not graduate after transferring. I know Khalil was searching to find his way, and he would have found his way eventually if he was not gunned down on a doorstep in the Feltonville section of Philadelphia about a month ago. But out of respect to Khalil Stafford and George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery and Eric Garner and Amadou Diallo and Fred Hampton and Emmett Till and Octavius Catto and all those Black and brown people before them through the history of our country that have suffered and died, this can't solely be about the inner city African American community, because that narrative is too narrow and nothing will change. Events will continue to repeat themselves as they have for hundreds of years. We all need to care and to act in this moment from here to Erie and including York County. And the $6 million they proposed, by the way, won't be enough. We need to expand the discussion to the impact of violence in our school communities. Out of respect for Shane Halligan and the Springfield Township school community, we need to act on providing resources for mental health and trauma-informed practices in all Pennsylvania schools. Out of respect for Donovan Yenser, an Exeter Township high school student from Berks County who was beaten by a baseball bat and thrown over the hillside to his death next to the Reading Pagoda, we need to act on providing resources on conflict resolution in all Pennsylvania schools. I purposefully include these anecdotes because they point out real needs in our community and our schools, and they are based on painful experiences that I was directly involved in, alongside my colleagues in two separate school communities, one in the suburbs of Philadelphia, one in the further reaches of the southeastern Pennsylvania in Berks County. But I also include these experiences because we need to be real. They are politically necessary if you hope to successfully include these programs in a state budget that will be passed later this month. Let's be real, the reality in the state of Pennsylvania is that if gun violence is just viewed as an inner city Philadelphia thing, nothing will change on the state level. This is not acceptable, and it's true. It is not just a Philadelphia problem. Change the narrative. In the void of national leadership at this moment, I thank you for your leadership during this pivotal moment in the history of our country. But I also charge you with the work of making change happen in the wake of this protest and unrest. Specifically to reduce violence in school communities, pass $10 million as a show of good faith to expand gun violence reduction programs in the city and state, and increase both the awareness of and funding for mental health and conflict resolution programs in our schools. Thank you, State Representative Kinsey and the Legislative Black Caucus for pushing for reforms around police brutality. We look forward to hearing what you recommend in terms of actions after that commission convenes. We will not, again, on behalf of the class of 2020, accept political BS getting in the way of acting for change in this moment and beyond this moment. Period. Sincerely, Jeff McFarland, proud principal, Parkway Northwest High School for Peace and Social Justice.
When I say park, you say where? Park! Park! Let's give it up! Peace Walk 2019!
Being a woman of color, I'm always asked the same questions. Is this your real hair? Are you mixed? Why don't you like getting your hair wet? Then you touch my hair. All right, America, you've got me. When my hair isn't straight, I look unprofessional or messy. You challenge me and tell me, maybe I should try something different because my natural hair isn't working for you. Why can't my natural hair be enough? But who said I was doing this for you? No, I don't want a wig, and yes, you can keep your weave. I'd rather rock my Meek Millies with my scarf on. Now, there's nothing wrong with wigs, and there's always space for bundles. No discrimination to my sisters that slay, whether it's ours or store-bought. Some days it's nappy, other days it's manageable. That doesn't mean I'm gonna change who I am. But that doesn't make this a petting zoo either. A black woman's hair is an extension of her beauty, and is often an expression of her black pride. It's a crown, so please don't touch my crown.
The average student here in the city of Philadelphia receives almost $10,000 less to be educated than their counterparts in suburban counties. The average black face in the state of Pennsylvania has a 5 times greater chance to be incarcerated than a non-black face. We spend an average of $42,000 a year to keep folks in prison, but yet are fighting just to get you to an average of $15,000 to educate. Folks, if that's not separation, I don't know what is. You have the power to change that. You have the power to change our future. You have the power to make things right.
But there were people who came here from other parts of the country who freed themselves and got support from black folk, from white folk, from indigenous people, so they could realize their full humanity as best as possible. Why does that matter to us? Well, slavery was a state law, and I'm a state lawmaker. So there were people in my position centuries ago here who decided if you were a person or property. This impacts all of us.
It's my pleasure to move into the Class of 2020 Senior Awards portion of our virtual graduation. With me to start this important part of our graduation is Miss Mickey Friesen, wife of Demetrius, our beloved alumni who our library is named after.
Good afternoon, Parkway Northwest High School for Peace and Social Justice Class of 2020. In 2018, the John Templeton Foundation and the Travis Manion Foundation came together to bring about the vision of the students here at Parkway for a library. Students wanted to honor an alumni who they felt has done something life-changing for their community and who exceeded in representing the Parkway legacy. The students decided to name the library after that alumni. The students chose U.S. Army First Lieutenant Demetrius Friesen. First Lieutenant Friesen graduated from Parkway Northwest High School in June of 2003. He joined the Army in April of 2009 after graduating from Millersville University. After much training, he deployed to Afghanistan in January of 2011. He was killed in action on May 10th, 2011 by an IED in Afghanistan. My husband was First Lieutenant Demetrius Friesen. Today, I have the honor of presenting an award to a student who carries on my husband's legacy by showing the Parkway community their integrity and good character, and who will also pursue a career in the armed forces. That student is Cameron Bradford. Congratulations, Cameron. Thank you.
Welcome to the Senior Awards portion of the Parkway Northwest virtual graduation. We're excited to take a minute to honor the following seniors for their great work at Parkway. I'm also excited to be joined by many faculty and staff members from our school who will introduce themselves.
Eris Carter, English teacher.
Hi, Wendy Fortunato, former school counselor.
Hola, Bimpe Abayomi Ige, Speckham.
Miss Marina, Math.
Mr. Will McCant, Health and Physical Education.
Miss Mara, school counselor.
Miss Santana, English.
Jordan Zotter, school-based teacher leader.
Thank you for everybody's help and support. We are excited to give out the following awards.
Good morning. Today I'm honored to present the Parkway Alumni Awards to the class of 2020. The first award honors Demetrius Friesen. Demetrius Friesen was a Parkway Northwest graduate who loved learning and people. He is remembered for his commitment to education in Parkway Northwest. The recipient of the 2020 Demetrius Friesen Award for outstanding leadership in the amount of $500 goes to Kayla Daniel. Congratulations, Kayla. Our next alumni award honors the life and loving memory of Diane Fleming. Diane Fleming was one of our beloved teachers at Parkway Northwest. She passed unexpectedly, and today we honor her memory and commitment to Parkway Northwest students. The recipient of the 2020 Diane Fleming Award for service in the amount of $500 goes to Simone Shell. Congratulations, Simone. And the final alumni award, the Parkway Alumni Award in Service in the amount of $250 goes to Michaela Adams Cook, who served as our student government treasurer. Congratulations, Michaela. Congratulations, ladies. You honor Parkway's legacy of leadership and service. The alumni is proud of you.
The Principal's Award for the most personal growth goes to Tyra Coles and Marcus L. Congratulations, Kyra. Congratulations, Marcus. They both receive $100 of scholarship fund. Congratulations.
The Principal's Award for most growth and leadership in our school community goes to Ajane Simmons. She also will be awarded a $100 scholarship. Congratulations, Ajane. The Math Department Award for Outstanding Achievement in Math goes to a deserving student who has distinguished himself in his math classes at Parkway Northwest High School. He has earned strong grades based on his mind and positive spirit. The award goes to Tyrese Buckner. He will also receive a $100 scholarship. Congratulations, Tyrese.
The Principal's Award for Peace, given to the student who spreads peace through her inner strength and grace, goes to Cecilia Coffey. Congratulations. You have earned a $100 scholarship. Thank you.
The Principal's Award for Social Justice is given to the student who is outspoken on issues of social justice and leads by example in the fight against injustice. This award goes to Tyra Brown, who will also be receiving a $100 scholarship. Congratulations, Tyra.
The Parkway Northwest High School Student Government Association Award is given to a student who showed determination, school spirit, and leadership through our school's newly formed SGA. The award goes to SGA Secretary Tiana Williams, receiving a $250 scholarship. Congratulations, Tiana.
The Parkway Northwest High School Award, the Florence Johnson Award for commitment to Parkway, goes to Ajani Thomas and Anya Tucker. Congratulations, ladies.
The recipient of the Community Advisory Board Leader for Peace Award exudes calm, empathy, and caring to all who know him. He is quick to support others and slow to criticize. He is quiet in his actions, but his integrity is definitive. He is generous with his positivity and smiles, and refrains from negativity at all costs. He is a great leader for peace at Parkway and beyond. This year's CAB Leader for Peace Award goes to Micah Davis. He will be receiving a $250 scholarship. Congratulations, Micah.
It is an honor to come back to the Parkway family to announce the Community Advisory Board Leader for Social Justice Award. This year's recipient has been a leader for inclusiveness, accepting others, building tolerance in our school community, and fighting against bullying. And to just give you a little taste of what this person is about, in her 9th grade freshman year, this recipient came to me with an idea she had to empower nice kids to do good things, kids who are often too quiet or too shy to lead. This young lady believed that they had much to contribute, and out of that grew what became a club named Rally, which went on to do much for the school community in the areas of bullying. It is such an honor today to announce this year's winner, Miss Jessica Selman. Jessica has earned a $250 scholarship. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, Parkway family. I would like to announce the Academic Achievement Award for the class of 2020. The Academic Achievement Award goes to Jordan Butler. Congratulations, Jordan, and good luck.
The Salutatorian Award for the class of 2020 to Gabrina Rao. The Salutatorian has exemplified academic achievement, support for her peers, social grace, and personal integrity. She has enlivened her classrooms, been a leader for peace and social justice through WHYY, and participated in the life of our school to the fullest. Congratulations to this year's Salutatorian, Gabrina Rao. She's won a scholarship for $250. This year's Valedictorian Award for the class of 2020 goes to Haley Cooper. Haley has earned the recognition through her hard work and academic achievement in partnership with all of her teachers who adore her. She has the highest GPA in her class and perhaps more impressively, the respect and admiration of the entire grade. We are proud to congratulate this year's valedictorian, Haley Cooper, with a $250 scholarship.
Congratulations to the senior class and the seniors leadership who have really distinguished themselves both in the school for 3.5 years and in our online school for the last 3 months. We appreciate you and all that you have done. Before we move on to the final awards, I also wanted to take a minute to congratulate an important member of our school community with the 3rd annual Elliott Seif Award for dedication to the Parkway Northwest High School school community. The recipient of this award goes to a leader for civil rights, a mentor to all of us, an advocate for students, and a force for what is right at this most critical time. It is my honor to announce this award in recognition of Miss Principal Florence Johnson, better known to the students and the school community as Miss Flojo. Ms. Johnson, we are a better place with your involvement, and we appreciate all that you have given of yourself, of your time, of your financial resources, and beyond. We appreciate you. It is an honor to lead the school with such a caring group of students and faculty and staff and community advisory board members. We'll move back to the program, but we are a true community, and it is an honor to serve.
Good afternoon, family, friends, Parkway Northwest graduates. Today, I am so honored to present the Parkway Alumni Awards to the class of 2020. As a Parkway Northwest graduate and teacher, I understand how important it is to recognize those students who embody the legacy of leadership and service at Parkway Northwest. Our first Alumni Award honors the life and legacy of Demetrius Friesen. Demetrius Friesen was a Parkway Northwest graduate who loved learning and people. He is remembered for his commitment to education and Parkway Northwest High School. The 2020 recipient of the Demetrius Friesen Award for Outstanding Leadership in the amount of $500 goes to none other than Kayla Daniel. Congratulations, Kayla. You are so deserving of this honor. Our next Alumni Award honors the life and loving memory of Diane Fleming. Diane Fleming is one of Parkway's most beloved teachers. She passed away unexpectedly. Today, we honor her memory and her commitment to the students at Parkway Northwest High School. The 2020 recipient of the Diane Fleming Award for school service in the amount of $500 goes to none other than Simone Shell. Congratulations, Simone. You are so deserving of this honor. And finally, the Parkway Alumni Award for service in the amount of $250 goes to Michaela Addins Cook, who served as our SGA treasurer. Michaela, thank you so much for your commitment and hard work. Ladies, you each embody the legacy of Parkway alumni, spirit for leadership and service. Thank you so much. You make your alumni proud. Congratulations.
Dr. Mark Lamont Hill is one of the leading intellectuals in the country. His work, which covers topics such as culture, politics, and education, has appeared in numerous journals, magazines, books, and anthologies. Since his days as a youth in Philadelphia, Dr. Hill has been a social justice activist and organizer. He is a founding board member of My Fifth, a nonprofit organization devoted to educating youth about their legal rights and responsibilities. He is also a board member and organizer of the Philadelphia Student Union. Dr. Hill also works closely with the ACLU Drug Reform Project, focusing on drug enforcement policy. Over the past few years, he has actively worked on campaigns to end the death penalty and to release numerous political prisoners. Trained as an anthropologist of education, Dr. Hill holds a PhD with distinction from the University of Pennsylvania. His research focuses on the intersections between culture, politics, and education. He has lectured widely and provides regular commentary for media outlets like NPR, Washington Post, Essence Magazine, and the New York Times. He is currently the host of HuffPost Live and BET News, as well as the political contributor for CNN. He is a former host of the national syndicated television show Our World with Black Enterprise and political contributor to Fox News Channel. An award-winning journalist, Dr. Hill has received numerous prestigious awards from the National Association of Black Journalists, GLAAD, and the International Academy of Digital Arts and Sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming Dr. Mark Lamont Hill.
To the Parkway class of 2020, first of all, I want to say congratulations. I have so many things to say to you, but before I talk to you, I want you to turn around wherever you are and thank the people that got you here. One of the great myths, one of the great lies in this country is that people are self-made, that people do things by themselves, that people get rich or famous or successful without the help of anybody else. But the truth is that every single one of you is here at this moment of celebration because somebody sacrificed for you. Somebody prayed for you. Somebody worked an extra job for you. Somebody stayed up late to study for you. Somebody bought you extra clothes. Somebody did something to stand in the gap for you so that you could be where you are today. And while their name isn't on that diploma, and while their names might not be in the program, they are just as important to your success as you are. This is their victory as much as it is yours. So make sure you thank them, not just today, but every day for the rest of your life. Let's be committed to thanking the people that got us where we are. But it's also important to thank you all and to congratulate you all because it's 2020. 2020. You are graduating in 2020. There is no year since I've been alive more unexpected, unpredictable than 2020. You all thought you were going to come into this year, have a good year, go on to prom, graduate, celebrate, party, your parents too. But things turned out differently. We have a global pandemic. Many of us have lost people we know and care about to COVID-19. Many of us have experienced the devastation that comes with losing a job or having your parents lose a job. Some of us are struggling every day to find ways to eat because of 2020. And right as it looks like we're about to recover from COVID-19, protests hit the street because of real, reasonable concerns about state violence. So you got COVID-19, you got protests, you got rebellions in the street, and all you want to do is graduate. That's 2020. 2020 was vicious. But 2020 isn't just a crisis. 2020 is an opportunity. And I want every one of you in the class of 2020 to think of this year, and even with all the bad news that came with it, as an opportunity. It's an opportunity to release your imagination. Right now in the world, right now in the streets, people are dreaming bigger than they've ever dreamed before. People aren't just talking about building warmer and fuzzier jails. They're talking about imagining a world where people don't do the things necessary to go to jail. People are talking not just about not getting beaten by cops, but changing the relationship between the community and cops. I want you to not just reimagine the world and release your imaginations about the world. I want you to release the imagination about the self. That means that whatever dream you had for yourself at this moment in 2020, you ain't got to have it anymore. Whatever vision you have for what your future is going to be, don't limit it anymore. 2020 is a reminder that no matter how many plans you make, no matter how good a plan you make, the world will surprise you with a whole bunch of other plans. So if the world's going to be unpredictable anyway, why not plan for something huge? Why not plan for something bigger? Dream as big and ambitious and robust and audacious a vision for yourself as you can. There's nothing stopping you. 2020 also teaches you to be patient. Many of you didn't expect that you'd be sitting in the house for a month or 2 months or 3 months. Many of you didn't expect that you wouldn't be able to hug the people you care about or love. Many of you didn't expect social distance and masks to be the most normal thing in your life. The world changed, and you couldn't run at full speed anymore. You had to pause. You had to take a break. You had to be patient. I want you to use that same sense of patience in your life. The same way you didn't think you could sit for 3 months, but you did, you can sit in college for 4 years. You can sit in a training program for however long it takes. Don't let time be the enemy of your dream. With all this fast technology and cell phones and internet and social media and everything is happening so fast, you can do whatever you want in a split second. You can sometimes lose sight of the fact that your most precious dreams are going to take a while. So don't say I'm not going to go to college because it's going to take 4 years. Because you know what? 4 years is going to go by anyway. You just won't have a college degree. 7 years will go by anyway. You just won't be a lawyer. 8 years will go by anyway. You just won't be a doctor. In the same way that you thought you couldn't do these 3 months, but you did, I need you to imagine that you can do the next 4 years or 2 years or 1 year or whatever your vision is. Don't let time be the reason you don't do it. Remain as patient as 2020 has forced you to be. And finally, hope relentlessly. 2020 has forced us to have a sense of hope in the world. Hope is not optimism. Optimism is the belief that everything is just going to be all right. Everything's just going to work out. Optimism is what you have when you take that test you ain't studied for. Some of y'all get religious. Lord, just let me get a C. That's not hope. That's naive optimism. No, hope says the world is bad, but I can change it. I'm not perfect, but I can be perfected. You might graduate high school barely, but you can go to college and start over and become an A student. Some of you didn't get the support you needed in your life, but you can survive that and be the support to somebody else. Hope says that no matter how dark the moment is, we can be better. We will be better. Martin Luther King said, "Only when it is darkest can we see the stars." We're in a dark moment, class of 2020. The country's on fire. The city's on fire, literally. But we need you to be firemen and firewomen. We need you to fix the world. We need you to change the world. We need you to challenge the world. We need you to disrupt the world. We need you to love the world. That's a big ask, I know. But we only ask you so much because you have so much, because you've done so much, because you've sacrificed so much, because you have survived so much. We know what you're capable of. We're here with you. We're here. We got your back. We're here. We love you. We're here. We celebrate you. We're here. We congratulate you. So go out, be great, change the world, and find some joy when you do it. I love you. I stand with you. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Coming to the stage, Philly's own Parkway Northwest alumni graduate, Miss Vivian Green.
Hello, Parkway Northwest. Hello to the staff, teachers, and to the amazing graduates. I'm so happy for you guys, so proud of you guys, and I wish you all the love and success in the world. My sister Shah wanted me to sing this song for you guys, so I really hope you enjoy it, and I hope that it helps to make your graduation special. Love you guys. Peace and love. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can find that fire, but I see it in you when we gonna walk it out and move mountains. We gonna walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. Yeah, for you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll bring the world to its feet and move mountains. We're gonna walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. You'll rise up, rise unafraid. You'll rise up, and you'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope, and for that we got each other, and for that we got each other. Oh, see, we will rise, we will rise, we will rise. We'll rise up, rise like the day. We'll rise up, in spite of the ache. We'll rise, we'll rise up, high like the waves. We'll rise up, in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, I wish you congratulations, Parkway Northwest.
Good afternoon, parents, family, friends, Parkway Northwest graduates. Did you guys just see what I saw? Because that was nothing short of amazing. Today has been amazing. The ceremony is amazing. And most of all, you, the class of 2020, are amazing. Thank you so much, my sister, Vivian Green, for that moving and powerful performance. You are a singer, renowned musician, artist, choreographer, teacher, leader, preacher, and Parkway Northwest graduate. All the things that you are the culmination of what so many of our students want to be, which makes your presence here with us today that much more meaningful. You bear witness to the possibility of the Parkway Northwest graduate. Thank you so much for making this day extra special and worthy of all their hard work. Thank you so much, my sister. And to Dr. Mark Lamont Hill, I loved your metaphor comparing our students saying our students are the first responders to the world's problems. Thank you so much for your thoughtful and inspirational words at this moment of consequence in our students' lives. The news has been so unexpected and fast-paced, and I know you could have been corresponding with media outlets all over the world, but to make the time to be here for our graduates means so much to us. Many people talk about peace and social justice, but today you showed up for the future of peace and social justice, and for that, you have our deepest respect and gratitude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for making this a day our graduates will never forget, and sending them off with a message that challenges, inspires, and guides their future. Thank you so much. To parents, friends, and family, thank you so much for the blood, sweat, and tears that make today possible. None of this could happen without you. And last but not least, class of 2020. On behalf of your teachers and staff at Parkway, I thank you for being some of the most amazing, talented, opinionated, intelligent, hardworking, funny human beings to ever walk the halls of Parkway Northwest High School. Congratulations. I hope you know how much you have impacted and enriched all of our lives. We thank you. We love you. It's official now. You're a Parkway graduate. You did it. Class of 2020. I love you. We love you.
Jared Adams. Michaela Aidens Cook. Corey Aline. Amanda Altieri. Joshua Austin. Quentin Baynard. Anaya Bond. Talia Fordley. Cameron Bradford. Diamond Brown. Tyra Brown. Jada Bryant. Tyrese Buckner. Maurice Birch. Jordan Butler. Taryn Butler. Jalen Callahan. Nature Certain. Christopher Chavis. Amina Cochran. Corinne Coleman. Kyra Coles. Haley Cooper. Kayla Daniel. Nora Darlington. Alan Daughtry. Micah Davis Jr. Amadou Diallo. Jordan Dingle. Marcus Evans L. India Fields. Kymere Freeman. Janisa Green. Ryan Greer. Drayson Griffith. Jade Holder. Tanae Howard. Lachey Jack. Crystal Jones. Markeem Jones. Zaire Jordan. Cecilia Coffey. Danielle Kuntz. Tashana Lewis. Tashay Lewis. Brandon Little. Nylia Lum Kirkley. Tyrell Mims. Makai Morrison. Liana Neely. Lisa Nelson. Jamil Nelson Small. Dalen Osborne. Gavrina Ralph. Christina Ramos. Michaela Riggs. Shayna Ritz. Simone Shell. Sierra Scott. Jessica Selman. Ajane Simmons. Isaiah Smith. Ajani Thomas. Anye Tucker. Tyler Wallace. Nevaeh West. Daquan White. Tiana Williams. It is now my great honor as principal of Parkway Northwest High School for Peace and Social Justice in the great city of Philadelphia in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I certify that the class of 2020 has met the requirements for graduation and is now earned the right to graduate from high school. Move your tassel from the right side to the left as alumni of Parkway Northwest High School for Peace and Social Justice. We are blessed to have had you at our school, and we are blessed to see your leadership in the future. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it. We made it, and nobody can do it better than us. So I want to say thank you to my teachers. I want to say thank you to my parents. And I want to say thank you to my friends, because without all your support, I would have never made it. And I want to thank everybody who supported me. Some may say that this was an easy year. Some may say this was a hard year. But at the end of the day, it was our year, and we made history. This is not how we expected our graduation to go. But at the end of the day, we still crossed that finish line. So for that, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2020. We did it.
2020 has been a roller coaster, surprising, crazy, funny, creative, loving, concerned, educational, disappointing, sad, stressful, confusing, a lesson, history, tiring, change, hard, and successful.
Ambitious, dedication, hard work, and success. And the time that we are in right now, we still need to reach our goals.
Legendary, riot, interesting, unpredictable, unbelievable, antisocial, transformation, corona, tough, stressful, depressing, painful, disrespectful, confusing, stoppage, quarantine, boring, social media, unfair, and waste.
Good morning, good afternoon, whatever you want to call it. It's sad how our senior year had to end. But I just want to say I hope everybody achieve their dreams. This is where they want to go in life. You know, be humble, be ambitious, you know, take action, you know, and accomplish all your dreams for sure. Throughout my senior year was, you know, had my ups and downs and stuff like that. But, you know, I'm glad I made it. Parkway Northwest 2020. Thank you.
My name is Taryn Butler, and I'm a senior at Parkway Northwest, class of 2020. One thing I would like to let class of 2021 know is don't slack. Do not wait until the last minute to do anything. Try to participate in as many programs and activities as you can, because you don't know when it's going to be your last day of school. Seriously. Another thing, when it comes to the senior project, don't give up.
My 20 words for the class of 2020 is to do your best and follow your heart. Don't let anyone deter you from your goals. Do what you gotta do to get where you wanna be. At the end of the day, when you get to where you wanna be, all those haters are gonna look at you and be like, you know what, I wish I didn't look down on her, I wish I supported him. Haters gonna hate, and let them hate. Class of 2020, do your best and know that you got it. We might have had a bad year, but we have a better future ahead of ourselves. And that's all I have for the class of 2020.